Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4 Random Legacy Challenge. I'm Julie, or Plumbobulous, and we are back with Jody and Malia. I've already gotten them a little started for the day, queued up some actions. As you can see, our home is a bit of a mess, but never fear, Malia's gonna fix it, and it's gonna be okay. Now, before we get into anything else, I'm just going to speed up time a little bit. While she was asleep, well, right before she fell asleep, our friend Jody got her first fame quirk. She got the refined palate quirk, which means that she requires excellent quality meals. Behavior, it says, with fame comes fortune, and with fortune comes an expectation for the finer things in life, such as the burden that some celebrities must endure. For these Sims, once they've gained a taste for the finest foods, there's simply no going back to just any old meal. These celebrities will find eating food that's of excellent quality most delightful, but they'll turn their nose up in discomfort when forced to swallow food that's normal, or dare I say, poor. So I think that'll be really fun. And it helps that her wife is, a really good chef. So hopefully she won't actually have to suffer through very many poor or normal quality meals. But we'll see. I'm going to wake her up so that she can start refining a comedy routine. We don't have work today, which means that we can work on our comedy skill as well as work on our fame. So I'm going to have her do that. And then I'm going to have her add to her Simstagram story. Poor Malia. She's just out here doing her best. Like, it's okay, honey. You work on your career, you work on your fame, and I'll take care of all this. And I also think that I would like to adopt their first child. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so that they can have a biological child, because I have mods that should allow them to woohoo, even though I haven't changed like gender settings and stuff, which I might just do that if nothing else, because it's not that big of a deal and it doesn't really change anything. Just because I don't want to adopt all of their kids. I do want some inherited characteristics, So we'll see about that. But I think that for their first child, they are going to adopt one. And what are you? Oh, yeah, add to Instagram, sorry. And so we will do a little speedy room build of this later. But first, we're going to get through all of their day-to-day things. All right. And I think I will pick up again when we are actually getting into stuff that's happening. All right, so it was at this point that I did not turn on the sound recording option from when I had been building the toddler room. There's an option to just turn off all the microphone on OBS. And I turned it off because that way I could watch what I was watching on my TV, and I didn't have to worry about making any weird noises that I would then later have to edit out. Except when I started playing again, I didn't turn the microphone back on, and I didn't turn it on for 13 minutes. So right now, you're listening to me watch this back, and eventually we'll get to the part where I actually talk. But we took Jody and to the club, this club to practice her comedy, and with a few other people, as you can see on the screen right now. And she did okay. You can't tell super well, but we did get a few fame points over this whole time. Mostly, I think it was due to I had her upload a selfie or a picture to Instagram, and honestly, I think that's more helpful for her fame than her comedy routine. Which says something about the game. But it did work out okay, and we did get some skill and like earn a little bit of fame. Honestly, this game is really frustrating in how difficult it is to get that fame. But it's like, what are you gonna do? There's nothing you really can do. You just kind of gotta roll with the punches and figure it out as best you can. And I have to try and figure out how to talk about this without being super boring. So there's Jody. She's chit-chatting. I also tried to have her make some connections with some of the other people, like other Sims that are around, because one of the goals for the comedy club is to be able to have all eight Sims in the club and get all those perks. And I think I got the perks during this silent section as well, which is just great. But let's see here. Yeah, not yet. Right now, Malia's doing her comedy set, and I've got Jody uploading a selfie. Yes, this was where she got over 100 followers, so that was really awesome. So we've officially got over 100 followers. I think we, by the end of the episode, I think we got up to like 120 or 130 something, which, not that many in the grand scheme of things, but I'm assuming the more followers we have, the more of an impact the fame and, increasing our fame will have as well. So as you can see here, all this participation by our 3 comedy club members, only 3 members, is increasing our club points. So by the end of this little section, we have over 600, almost 700 club points, which is really nice. And I'm going to bring up, since I do have the opportunity to do that right now, I'm going to bring up the Let's Play, Let's Play challenge restriction. No, that's not the word I was looking for. What we're supposed to be doing. So what we're supposed to be doing with the comedy club is we started our own club from scratch. Wow. We have to have 8 members. They have to be friends with the club leader to join. The club must have a hangout built specifically for them, which we've done. The hangout should contain enough seating for the entire club and any necessary items to complete club activities. So we have the necessary items. We don't have enough seating, which is because we will need to expand the hangout a bit. I think right now we have 4 seats. So right now we have 4 out of 8 seats, but we'll get there. The club should have all ranks of one of the emotional vibes purchased depending on the club's focus. Happy counts. So our club focus, and I will talk about this a little bit when I get to looking at the club points and stuff, is we're going to need the playful focus, because that will be that'll hopefully improve our comedy skill and make it easier to increase those points. And then it says the club door perk must be unlocked since you have a hangout, which we've already done. Yay. In addition, 3 other club spirit perks, hats, jackets, wall decorations, etc. must be unlocked and used. And I think we're going to do the jacket, maybe the bracelet, and a wall decoration. I just don't really like hats on Sims unless they're the winter hat. I think they're kind of ugly and bulky and weird. And some CC hats are okay, but some of the hats that the Sims team makes, gotta love them. Like, they do so much good work for the Sims, but some of the hats that the meshes are just so big, it makes your Sim look like they're a child wearing a Giants hat. And I just don't like that look. I like to have a little bit more realism when it comes to my Sims. I like them to look aesthetically normal, give or take, as much as possible when in a video game. But, so there is that. And she's working on a comedy still. Malia and Diego are having a little chit-chat, becoming friends, which is great. If anyone has any suggestions for making people watch your comedy routine a little bit more consistent, instead of just kind of hoping and praying and crossing your fingers that someone will stand in front of you, and then you'll get your fame points, please feel free to let me know. Just because, it's hard, guys. Like, I don't know. And it could be really obvious and I'm just not doing something, which is always very, very possible. But it seems hard to stand there and hope that someone's going to watch you. And maybe I'm like going to the wrong places on the wrong nights, and that's part of the issue. But it's like, I really want her to get somewhere with this. So I'm going to keep trying, even if it takes forever to do one little thing at a time. And I guess that's just how it's going to be. All right. So, yep, we're still working on that. How are you guys today? I hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good. It's my day off, so that's why I'm recording. Tomorrow I have work, but then I don't work on Tuesday, Thursday, so I won't have work on Thursday. Friday for Valentine's Day, they actually have school off, so obviously they won't need a substitute teacher. So I will not be at school on Friday, which is kind of nice. And then on Monday, it's President's Day in the United States, which means we don't have school again. So I get a nice long weekend because, again, I don't work on Tuesday, Thursday. So Monday they won't have school. Tuesday I don't have work. So I won't work again until next Wednesday, which is really, really nice. Obviously that means I won't be earning money during that time, but I don't really go anywhere or do anything. So it should be okay. And by then, it's almost like February's, and then by then, yeah, next week it's like we're more than halfway through February, and it's just gone, done, blink of the eye. And here we are looking at the Club Perk stuff, and I was looking around at the different options. Like I've said before, I haven't really played around with clubs, same as with Fame. So while this was a random legacy, and I did randomly pick these things, there was no planning involved or fudging the system. It is kind of nice because I'm playing with two aspects of the game that I have never really played with before. And, well, hopefully if anyone's watching and you don't really play with them either, it's good. It's a good way to learn together. I'm a visual learner, so seeing someone do something is really helpful to me when it comes to learning. So hopefully that's helpful for you other visual learners, but otherwise hopefully it's not too frustrating for people who do know what's going on, because I know I've had moments where I'm watching a YouTuber and they're doing something and they're not doing it right, or they're like looking for something that's super obvious and it's like, I just want to go in the computer screen and show you what's going on and how to do it. It is unfortunately not quite as obvious when you're the one sitting behind the computer, and I wish that wasn't the case. But we're less than a minute out from where my voice will come back. So we're just going to watch Jody go home, and I believe I stopped recording just for a little bit once they are at home and getting their stuff together so you guys don't have to watch the boring parts. And I think that is about it. So I will let past Julie take over here. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye. All right, it is the morning, which means that it is time to get back into what we were doing and adopt our first child. So I think we go to household, adopt, and then adopt a child. So, but first, Jody had to go to the bathroom, and now she's getting some food. So we're going to speed through that. Hopefully what she picks out of the fridge is excellent quality. Otherwise, she's going to whine about it. And I don't really want to deal with her whining about it. But that's okay. And after she adopts her child, we will, once again, have her add to her Simstagram story. Because we are getting so close to getting that second star. And Jody's no spring chicken. She's about halfway through her young adult life stage. And I do have it on a bit longer of a young adult life stage just because that's how I like to play. No, it's not technically per the challenge rules, but I believe in flexibility in my Sims playing, because if I'm not having fun, then why am I playing? You know? And it's still challenging for me, especially when I'm recording and playing at the same time. Okay, so we can't see any of the babies. So funny how you can't see them. All right, we have Alyssa, Fiona, Edmund, Keegan. All right, who do we want? These kids have weird eyes, but we can fix that, so that's okay. I think Alyssa is calling to me, so we're gonna get Alyssa. All right, and she's going to adopt her baby. Yay! And I will probably edit this child to make sure that she is not ugly, just because some of the pre-made Sims, some of the random generated Sims in this game, whoo boy, they just need a little bit of fixing so they don't come out looking really, really weird. Just beyond anything else. Okay, we're gonna skip through this. Come on. Adopt your child. Why does it take so long? I mean, it takes a lot longer in real life, but all right. So her name is not gonna be Bryson. It's going to be Flowers. And I'm just gonna random generate it. So we're gonna randomly generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ada Flowers, or Ada. I'm gonna say Ada. Ada Flowers is her name, and she is a part of our family now. Yay! Oh, this is a screenshot. Oh, they are cute. Yes, so cute. Oh, I love it. Yes, take a selfie for Simstagram with your new child. That's not sleazy at all. All right, Ada. Let's see. Yeah, you can go play. Go play, and we're gonna fix you up a little bit. And I'm gonna add that at the end along with the speed room decoration. So I will talk to you guys next time. Be looking for that speedy stuffs, the speedy cast and the speedy build. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye.